Welcome to the English Story Well channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
Welcome to our series on the history of architecture in New York City. In this series, we will explore the evolution of New York's skyline, from its early beginnings to the modern architectural marvels that define it today. Our journey began in the early 17th century, when New York was known as New Amsterdam, a Dutch colony. The architecture of this period was heavily influenced by Dutch styles, characterized by simple, gabled roofs and brick facades. The most iconic structure of this era was the Dutch Reformed Church, built in 1633. It stood as a symbol of the settlement's European roots and religious devotion. In 1664, the British took control of New Amsterdam, renaming it New York. This shift brought new architectural influences, blending British colonial styles with the existing Dutch structures. St. Paul's Chapel, completed in 1766, is one of the finest examples of Georgian architecture from this period, featuring elegant proportions and classical details. After the American Revolution, New York City began to grow rapidly. The architecture of this era reflected the new nation's aspirations and classical influences from Europe. The federal style, characterized by its symmetry, classicizing elements, and modest decorative details, became prominent. Notable buildings like the Hamilton Grange, Alexander Hamilton's country home, embodied this elegant yet restrained style. Welcome back to our journey through New York City's architectural history. In this episode, we'll explore the 19th century, a period of rapid growth and transformation for the city. By the mid-19th century, New York had become a bustling metropolis. The need for durable and fire-resistant buildings led to the rise of cast-iron architecture, particularly in neighborhoods like SoHo. Cast-iron buildings, with their ornate facades and large windows, were not only practical but also aesthetically pleasing. They allowed for faster construction and greater architectural flexibility. The 19th century also saw the Gothic Revival movement, inspired by medieval European architecture. This style was characterized by pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses. Trinity Church, completed in 1846, and St. Patrick's Cathedral, finished in 1878, are prime examples of this style. Their grand, soaring structures and intricate details brought a sense of old-world grandeur to the New York skyline. As the century drew to a close, advancements in technology and engineering led to the rise of a new architectural marvel, the skyscraper. These towering structures would come to define New York's skyline. The New York World Building, completed in 1890, was one of the earliest skyscrapers. Standing at 20 stories, the iconic Flatiron Building, completed in 1902, became a symbol of the city's architectural innovation and ambition. The early 20th century and the Art Deco era. Welcome back. In this episode, we'll explore the architectural developments of the early 20th century, with a special focus on the Art Deco era. The early 20th century saw the influence of the Beaux-Arts architectural style, characterized by its grandeur, symmetry, and elaborate detail. Was popularized by École des Beaux-Arts in Public Library, completed in 1911, and Grand Central Terminal, finished in 1913, are prime examples of Beaux-Arts architecture. These buildings combined functionality with artistic elegance, becoming iconic landmarks. The 1920s and 1930s brought the Art Deco movement, which combined modernity with luxury. This style was characterized by geometric shapes, bold colors, and lavish ornamentation. The Chrysler Building, completed in 1930, and the Empire State Building, finished in 1931, are quintessential examples of Art Deco architecture. Their sleek, towering designs and intricate details captured the spirit of progress and optimism of the era. The Great Depression brought economic challenges, but also spurred innovation in architecture techniques and materials emerged, leading to more efficient and resilient building. Despite the economic hardships, projects like the Rockefeller Center, completed in 1939, showcased the resilience and ingenuity of New York's architects and builders. Post-war modernism and the international style. Welcome back. In this episode, we'll delve into the architectural developments of the post-war period, focusing on the rise of modernism and the international style. After World War II, the international style emerged as a dominant architectural trend. This style emphasized simplicity, functionality, and the use of modern materials like glass and steel. The Seagram Building, completed in 1958, and the Lever House, finished in 1952, are prime examples of the international style. Their minimalist designs and sleek facades represented a new era of architectural innovation. The post-war period also saw a wave of urban renewal projects and a boom in skyscraper construction. The skyline continued to evolve with taller and more sophisticated buildings. The MetLife Building, completed in 1963, and the original World Trade Center, finished in 1973, exemplified the scale and ambition of New York's architectural growth during this era. The latter half of the 20th century saw the emergence of brutalist and high-tech architectural styles, characterized by its raw concrete and stark forms, and high-tech architecture, emphasizing structural expression and advanced technology, added diversity to the city's architectural landscape. The Ford Foundation Building, completed in 1968, and the Citicorp Center, finished in 1977, are significant examples of these styles. Their innovative designs and materials pushed the boundaries of architectural possibilities. Contemporary architecture and sustainable design. Welcome back. In this final episode, we'll explore contemporary architectural trends and the growing focus on sustainable design in New York City. Postmodernism and deconstructivism. The late 20th and early 21st centuries saw the rise of postmodernism and deconstructivism. Styles broke away from the rigid norms of modernism, embracing complexity, contradiction, and unconventional forms. The ATT Building, completed in 1984, with its distinctive Chippendale top, and the New York by Gehry, finished in 2011, with its undulating facade, are striking examples of these architectural movements. In recent years, there has been a growing emphasis on sustainable architecture. Architects are now prioritizing energy efficiency, environmental impact, and sustainable materials in their designs. The Bank of America Tower, completed in 2009, is one of the most sustainable skyscrapers in the world, featuring a range of eco-friendly technology. One Bryant Park, also known for its green design, exemplifies the shift towards sustainability in modern architecture. As we look to the future, New York City's skyline continues to evolve. New developments and architectural innovations promise to shape the city in exciting and sustainable ways. Projects like Hudson Yards, the largest private real estate development in U.S. history, and the Central Park Tower, the tallest residential building in the world, showcase the bold vision and ambition that continue to define New York's architectural legacy. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of architecture in New York City. From its humble beginnings to its towering skyscrapers, the city's architectural evolution reflects its growth, diversity, and innovation. We hope you enjoyed exploring these iconic structures and the stories behind them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of architectural history. See you next time. Explore the rich and diverse architectural history of New York City from its early days to modern times. Discover the stories behind iconic buildings, architectural styles, and the architects who shaped the city's skyline. The history of architecture in New York. Each episode can be further expanded with more detailed narratives, interviews with experts, on-site footage, and interactive segments to reach the desired word count while maintaining engagement and educational value. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into English Story Well, where every story is a step towards mastering English.